Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's Luizzy in the beat. Oh, I ain't turned down nothing. I turned nothing into something. Yeah. Luizzy. Yeah. Fucking me, you know I talk it up. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the homies. Yeah. I ain't turned down nothing. Money ain't coming. I stayed asleep, thinking I was not gonna go to work. Woke up feeling like it hurt. Got my dad working in the dirt. Got myself working out without a shirt. Okay, now I'm getting paid. Now it's Friday. Still gotta make enough for the rent pay. Okay, I ain't mean to be mean. Don't chase me, bitch, chase your dreams. You scared of being broke, baby? I'm scared of being broke, baby. Yeah, that's like Ram over Ford. Bitch, I been had shit. These niggas ain't still shit. Yeah, rockin' designer kicks, rockin' Gucci watch, walking out my socks. I ain't turned down nothing. I turned nothing into something, baby. Yeah, I'm not having the deadlocks. Yeah, niggas wanna talk it out. Seen them niggas walking out on the deadlocks. Yeah. I ain't turned down nothing. I turned nothing into something, though, baby. See them niggas in person now, niggas wanna talk it out. Yeah, it's a Blueface instrumental right there, dog. I ain't mean to be mean. Don't chase me, bitch, chase your dreams. You scared of being lonely, baby? I'm scared of being broke. Oh, man, that's just funny. Let's see what respect my crippin'. Crip, baby. Blueface. Ain't leaving no trace. Outer space like the Indian race. Is a maze down the hill. I'm keeping it real. Oh, Dr. Phil. Got a chill pill like he in the hills. Yeah. I ain't turning down nothing, but you better respect my crippin'. Yeah. Got the stripes on me like I'm simping. And I ain't even crippin'. I'm chasing money in the bank. Got an empty tank like I got an empty sight. I ain't even live life like I lived twice. I rolled the dice and I ended up on some spice. I'm high as a kite every day on the bike. I live life like I'm a empty hero. Cause I lived up with a bank account under zero. I ain't never had a dollar. I ain't never been a baller. I ain't never had a daughter. I only had a son. He turned 2. I showed him out to the crew and they all told him he came out a different girl's womb. I got the broom, started to lift up all these girls' skirts. I was like, whoa, nigga ain't talking money, then gotta go. That girl showed me her bottom like she was as the daughter's recital. I was like, I'm not gonna chase this girl till she ends up in the cycle where she not feeling that motion. It's, you know what they say, the ocean rotates the motion. Yeah, Blueface, baby. I ain't gonna have no more babies. I'd rather go on Macy's and shop for some guns. What other beat this nigga has? Only with design ish, get it. Paid 100 racks ish, get it. Came out the limousine ish, get it. And you know that bitch was rented. Yeah, only with designers get it. Popping with money, bunny, honey on my lap. She was like, hey, Luis, let's go back to that rap where you started to rap about my man. I was like, okay. I saw that nigga, then he ran. Came up to me, he started to punch me like a jam. I was like, yo, this nigga's going ham, but I can't feel his punch. Feels like I took his school lunch and he started to hit me down. I was like, okay, might as well go around the town and be like, yo, this is a fight right now. Everyone started to shout, okay, Luis got the clout. I was like, okay, out my house. The guy pulled up with a big ass car. I pulled up in the pink machine limousine and he came out looking like he wanted a beam. I was like, okay, you want some heat? Pulled out two triggers and I pulled them out, shot his ass out. You thought it was gonna be a fight right there and now, but it was more like a cash out route. Only with the Xanish, get it, popping up the Xanish, get it. I was going crazy all week in the rented house. Started to drink and smoke weed all the way out. Till I ended up going crazy on my meds. Now I'm on two. They told me, okay, you got to get the blue. You gotta get more Zans on your tank cause you're fucking insane in the brain. Lose while you do all these weeds and these drugs. Can't feel love above, but you gotta feel above. So you have to trust these hoes. Money goes and flows, but when I'm on that sick road, I gotta let go of Mars demons and I gotta go and chiz on these girls in my penis limousine and I hit them real clean. Prom date, okay, got two girls ready to go. Money flow and I got my girls from junior class. I'm living like I'm getting a pass out and smash at the dash like I'm running fast. Pull up with my Mini Cooper at the gate. Pulled up to the right and I realized I didn't have money on my tape. But I was like, okay, at least I got a sex tape with the white stripper at red tie. Started to fly, started to go real fast. I ran the getting in a crash. Pulled up to the right and someone behind me was driving fast. It was like a soccer mom. She started to look like she was mom. She started to look like she was wrong. She was like, okay, I'ma mess with this kid. He doesn't know how to drive and shit, but I'm pissed off cause he's in my lane. I was running real fast in my brain, only take 2 meds. The past day, I was like, okay, I'm about to go and take a ride. I started driving real fast, she was by my side. I pulled up to the right and I almost crashed, but I made it back to the class, back to the ocean view. And I started to trip out on some zooms. Yeah, that was just kidding, guys. Pro walk freestyle right here, guys. Yeah. Yeah, sick ass fucking cover. Yeah, it's purple. It's purple in the room. I gotta get my plug out the moon. I told them not to do some shrooms. Yeah, pull up in the plug walk. Yeah, I don't really understand that gun talk. Yeah, but if I have a trigger that I pull it out at the gun talk. Yeah, running reminiscing about my gun walk. Yeah. Could've pulled it out on these dumb people. Okay, we all equal. Okay, Jesus Christ. He rolled the dice. Thought it was the slip on that Sprite. He was like, alright, I'ma trust these fellows. Black and yellow, more like yellow. Cause he said hello. Started to say, there's that guy. Jesus Christ, go get him, guys. Okay, but your juice came out. They were like, well, bro, is it he in? Okay, Judas, now he got the crib on his blood. I was like, okay, where's the love? Jesus Christ just went above, up and beyond, and he was wrong for trusting the wrong guy. Maybe that's life. Maybe you gotta think twice before you roll the dice. Maybe that's part of my life as well. I trust the wrong guys. See, when you think about life that like G, you gotta represent what supports you to. Gotta be the nice sipping tea. Like, okay, I ain't gonna be out that big. I'm not gonna be out to make a mistake. And that's why these hoes ready to chose, ready to rise above. Go walk. I don't really understand the gun talk. But if I had a gun, then I would pull it out on all the people that did me wrong. Okay, maybe I can't trust anybody at the day. Maybe that's why God got betrayed. Maybe this life's like this always. But what? I don't really understand the gun talk, but if I have a gun talk, then I had a good up in that gun, cause I pulled it out for people making fun. Yeah, trying to poison me on the low. Maybe that's just a crow, cause you're lethal spirit though, let's go. I don't really understand the gun talk, but it's a gun talk when you gotta say fuck friends, fuck the fake. It's only about the real ones who made it out the gate. And that's why God got me at that separate state. Got my seat in the heaven gate. Plug walk. So that was a plug walk. That was a good one. Our future. More like Wolf Game, fuck 'em all. More like Tyler, the creator, is a Molly hater. Okay, I woke up at that state. I was like, hey, I'm chilling in a Sunday, reminiscing about 2020K, more like 2012. Back when I had help from everyone else. Back when hoes started to text me out the low. Back when I had at least money and I had that glow. Money and the flow. Didn't even have to think about the money, cause money was on my cash plate. Never hesitate to have girls ready to go on a date. Wow, Tyler Kid was wild now. I look at him like, wow, he started to live life different wild. Used to be wild, a child, now he looks like a clown that likes to look around and okay, not hitting on the man, but man, maybe he should have just stuck to the way he started to stay. Cause back then I felt like everything was better than today. Yeah, remember when we had the controllers, remember when we had the rovers, remember when we had the time of a life, remember when we had Black Ops 2 in the same night, came 2K, by the end of the day we played okay, and we just chill with Jose, Sammy, and Ulysses, and everybody that like to play zombies, watching scary movies all night. By the end of the night, watch skydivers, live a life like Roman at wood. When I was in 2015 getting laced, I was like, fuck it, I'ma listen to these guys like, hey, Roman Atwood seems to live an awesome life. Okay, he's the main YouTube head. He has a chill girl and he has a chill family. I just looked up to this guy like he has it all. He's just a baller that made it out the mall. Luizzy Tube started a dress code. Started to live with all these dudes like they were on the road. Doing pranks. Everything felt okay, but I realized everything was not the same before I started taking meds. Started to dress different guess. I had to save my mess because I realized people didn't look impressed. Yeah, girls started to hate. Girls started to not ask me out on a date. I didn't hesitate to skip class. I was like, why go if I'm not even in the past? I was like, fuck this shit. I'ma drop out as a kid. This shit. I'ma drop out as a kid. My mom made me go back in the school. You better graduate or else I'ma make you get a fucking bad day. I was like, man, I'm on meds, can't go on display. Okay, let's go. So I'm not done with the beat. So I'm not gonna go out of this play. I'm just gonna observate. I gotta listen to the hate. So I started to go back and trace my time around. I acted like a clown cause I was on meds that didn't seem to phase my felicidad. It's more like happenings in Spanish. That's what you gotta say when you try to chase. I chased the wrong girls that never looked at me the same way anymore when I was wrong in the head. Started to go to bed and pray to life that I could make it out alright. Next thing you know, living all alone in my home with my mom and my dad. Started to feel a little bit glad, cause I at least have friends that still looked at me and laughed and said, okay, we still got your back. My junior high friends started to play with my side all the time. Next thing in life, realized I still had no date or no compromise. I was alright. Ended up going to a different school. Fuck the other school of the people that dissed me and poisoned me out. Fuck that route. I had to chase another clout. Went to Owens Mouth High School, Canoga Park. It was by the block at the end of the playbook, like the football look. Had to skip school and I had to stop going to football practice. I was like, fuck it. I'ma go to Owens Mouth. Now I'm on a different route. When I walked in that house, the main guy in charge, he was kind of big. He charged me and started to press me as a kid. He was like, what got you in this mess? I was like, I don't want to snitch. He was like, why do you do this type of shit? I was like, man, I did some mistakes in the past that got me in this long lasting regret trying to get out my head. And he was like, okay, man, just tell me who did this to yourself. I didn't want to ask for help, but he was asking I could help and you will figure out what to do. I was like, okay. I just told him not to say anything, but I don't know who did it though. He was like, what you got in the flow? I was like, I got anxiety, but deep down I had bipolar, but I was too embarrassed to tell him the truth in the booth.